Before I became vegan, I got up to about 167 pounds. And I had mixed emotions about that size. Like, part of me knew I shouldn't get caught up in this whole like Eurocentric idea of beauty that revolves around being really skinny. But you know, deep down, I cannot deny the fact that I just wanted to be skinnier. I don't even like saying that out loud. So when I first went vegan, I went down like 20 pounds over the course of a few months without working out or anything. And then my weight pretty much, it just stabilized. Instead of doing the slow climb it was doing when I ate meat. But aside from the physical change, becoming vegan, it helped me develop a whole new relationship with my body. When my weight was higher, I was eating garbage. You know, I was drinking all the time. I was never working out. So I was in this constant state of guilt and constantly mad at myself because I couldn't maintain a 6. I didn't love my body. I didn't take pride in it. But now, size 6 or not, I don't have that guilt because I know I eat the way that I'm supposed to. So when you value yourself, it changes the relationship you have with your body, whether you are 4 or 14.
Comes. You better watch your step. She's gonna break your heart in two. It's true.
I started in modeling, and I was always, my whole life, a very small person. My family, they're all very thin people. I grew up on meat and potatoes kind of diet, and you know, vegetables were just kind of an afterthought. My relationship with food has always been tricky. I actually grew up dealing with eating disorders. I don't think I ever really got pleasure from food or enjoyed it until I started eating this way. I actually started eating for nourishment, and it's been a really big part of my healing journey. Not focusing so much on numbers, sizes, but really how am I feeling, how am I looking, how's my energy, how's my overall health, how's my mind, how's all these other things that really matter.
Women of color, we tend to have more curves. You know, personally, I didn't get the ass, but you know, you win some, you lose some. But for some women, veganism can come across as an attack on the Black female body image.
People have good intentions when they're saying, this is what you can look like if you take on this particular type of diet. I noticed with the research I had done in the last 12 years, looking at visual representations of the better or perfect vegan body, images mostly of white or light-skinned people, thin people, younger people, able-bodied people. Most people aren't even thinking about it when they put campaigns out to go vegan, when they choose who they're going to model for a magazine that is pro-vegan or animal rights or vegetarian. Understand that, hey, we are actually excluding most of the world if we continue to promote that the pure or the healthy vegan body adheres to all of these ideas around health that's actually connected to whiteness.
It took a while before I actually came across vegan women of color who even had a fuller body type. So I actually believed this idea that if you eat vegan, you automatically become really skinny.
I try not to kind of perpetuate that rhetoric and understand that there's plenty of evidence that shows that there are people of all body types that are healthy and unhealthy depending on their, nutritional situation.
Just like a meat-based diet, people who follow plant-based diets will have different aesthetic outcomes. It depends on how much you eat, whether you still consume a lot of carbs, or if your foods are high in sugar, how much you work out, and so forth. And you look at J-Lo, Serena, Beyonce, they all endorse plant-based eating, and they have curves for days.
Actually, the first time I have more curves than I've ever had.
My weight has been pretty consistent for these entire 30 years. I'm told and I believe that I look younger than I am. Thank you. And that's a huge benefit for me. And I honestly see veganism as a window. This is the way that I'm living to be happy, to be healthy, to be fulfilled.